episode 1 of the run to the end. Michael Obafemi. Now, you might not know this person. You might not know this Premier League wonder kid, soon to be anyway. He's 19 years of age, and we're going to be rebuilding Michael Obafemi in today's video. Alright guys, so Michael Obafemi is a bench or reserve player for Southampton. As you can just see down here, Obafemi. We could have done Shay Adams, but I decided to do Michael Obafemi. These are his stats at the moment: 3-star weak foot, 2-star skill moves. He hasn't got the greatest, but we're going to be making that better today. We are going to be rebuilding him, and what we're going to be able to do is we're going to be starting him every single game. We're going to be simulating seasons for Southampton and only skipping the transfer window to see if any offers come in for our youngster Michael Obafemi. We're only going to be doing training sessions with him and him only, so this is going to be cool. If you go on to enjoy the video, please have a like, subscribe if you're new, and right, okay, let's get into it. Now, we've done a lot of FIFA 20 experiments now. You know the drill. You really do know the drill by now. We're not going to do a player career just because we definitely get offers from different clubs, and I want to do it with every player. So Southampton, this is a really big thing to do. I don't know how it's going to go because I've never done one of these videos before. So again, I've seen the rebuilding teams, and then I just thought, why not rebuild a player that's really young, rebuilding him to build him into something that he really should be. It's not really a rebuild, it's a build player career, and I think it's going to be cool. I think it really is going to be cool. Like I said, we'll at least have one every 2 weeks or one every week, whatever you prefer, but I feel like this is going to be good. Michael Obafemi, in the comment section, which player would you like me to rebuild next? I haven't had a look at the comment section in ages, so I'm not going to be doing a reaction to every video because we're going to be here for at least 800 minutes. So we're actually going to skip the first 2 things because the transfer window is open, and we have to accept the offer for Michael Obafemi if it is in one of the big, or the Eredivisie, or Big 5, things like France, like Germany, like Italy, like Spain, like Portugal. We might even let him go to Brazil, but I fear that we're not going to get any opportunities to sell Obafemi. It's not even that I want to sell him in this first season, it's that I could sell him in this first season. After we've done pre-season, Obafemi will be a starting player and he will start every single game for us. International management, we're not bothered. All we're bothered about is the future of Michael Obafemi. What we're going to be doing is, it could be a part 2 of this, which means one big episode put together. Obafemi isn't coming onto the pitch. Shay Adams is always getting there before Obafemi. So this is what we're going to do now. In the Premier League, we're going to remove Shane Long and put in our young talent Michael Obafemi. Now we're going to be simulating all the games, seeing how many goals he can score in season number 1. So I'm expecting to at least go to a 69 rated come season number 2. You're going to be seeing all the simulation, and then you're going to be seeing his stats at the end, so I might leave you on a little bit of a cliffhanger. So there's a transfer offer for our defender Jan Bednarek. We're not allowed to input anybody else. We're not allowed to sell players. That's one of the rules in today's video. We might start doing that in the future, where we can actually sell players in our team, but then we're not going to be doing well, which means Obafemi won't score. So I think with these young players, that like if we did Jadon Sancho, I'd happily because of course we're going to get a lot of offers when we do Jadon Sancho. It should be in a couple of weeks, maybe even next month, don't know. But there's some really young talent that I want to get through first, and I know this next one I'm going to be doing probably a defender, and I think I know who that is. Oh god, we lost 1-0 to Burnley. Yeah, and Obafemi started, played the whole game, didn't come off. He didn't score though. Loan off of Renrick, Carl Walker-Peters and Jack Stevens suffering injuries. I feel like season number 1's not going to be doing too well for Southampton. We could even get relegated. No, imagine if we get relegated. How are we 88 overall? How? We've just literally lost to Burnley. Loan off of Vokins. Come on, when's Obafemi's chance going to come? We have to, and once we get a loan off of him, we have to put him on the transfer list. So there'll be actions for if he gets a transfer or a loan. We lose 2-1 again to Liverpool. It's Valerie getting an injury this time. But Obafemi still hasn't got any offers, still hasn't got any goals this season. Another player injured 8 weeks. Another defender as well, which is really, really class. I think we're in 19th. No, that's Sheffield United, we're in 17th. Brighton next though, we've had 3 clubs that we could at least get 6 points against. But instead, we can only take 3 points. Is this Michael Obafemi? Oh, it is. It is Michael Obafemi. Red Bull Leipzig have shown interest in signing Michael Obafemi for £1.55 million for the Irish international. He's going to have a new career. Michael Obafemi. I'm accepting. And if he doesn't go through the offer, we also have to put him on the transfer list. So now it's in the thing that everyone's going to be after him. After Obafemi, we lose 2-0 to Brighton. I think we're going to finish in the bottom 3. Shay Adams, I don't care what you have to say. I really don't care. Our future is on Michael Obafemi, not you. I was debating doing Shay Adams, but just didn't think it was the right time to do Shay Adams, especially if he's 23. Oh no, it's nearly deadline day already. Will Obafemi leave? Obafemi, in season number 1, Obafemi leaves the club. Which means we're going to have to follow how he's doing at Leipzig. Which means we can't actually check how he's doing is in goals. But what we can check is how he's doing with his respectable players. What rating is he? But look, the only piece of business is our man Michael Obafemi leaves the club for £1.55 million. Now that's happened, we're only 65 rated, of course. Nobody likes that we've sold our talisman. Let's go simulate to the end of this season. I'm expecting to get sacked, but I wonder how Leipzig are doing in the Champions League. We have Hull City as a Southampton boss in the Carabao Cup. We can't actually debate what's going to happen to Michael Obafemi at Southampton, because I did not expect season number 1 that he will not be playing. Unfortunately, that he's going to be a bench player for Red Bull Leipzig. Again, the rules are we have to accept the offer. I wonder what his future, how his future is going to lie. I wish if we had the PC mod, it would just be so great. I'm not playing on PC, I'm playing on controller. But I cannot wait until I have the opportunity to get a PC. Oh, we'll be doing these videos and these will be a lot better. We will, yeah, all of these videos, all of my videos will be a lot better on PC. I can trust you that. Maybe not skill level, But as a Southampton boss right now, I'm really worried for Michael Obafemi. We're trying to rebuild Michael Obafemi in this series, episode 1. And I feel, don't ask me why I called it the run to the end, because I actually really feel the run to the end, because we're gonna be really rebuilding Michael Obafemi. Like, it could take 10 episodes to do one. It already took us 10 minutes, and we're not even in January with Michael Obafemi, so I'm expecting him again to be 69 rated. We've been sacked from Southampton. So where we got to go now? QPR. You've got to be kidding. Now what we're going to do is we're going to be trying to sign Michael Obafemi for every club. It's the only player that can sign Michael Obafemi, no others, to improve the team. It's literally going to be we can only sign the player that we're rebuilding, and that is Michael Obafemi. So I think we have enough to go in for him. Oh, we can't, because he's only just moved to Leipzig. He's only just moved to Leipzig, which means we cannot actually sign him until next season. So we're going to go to January the 2nd. And what we're going to do is we're going to scout Michael Obafemi, see how he's doing. Maybe take a look at the German Bundesliga. I don't know what I can actually do. I've never done this before, so I don't know if I can check how every player is doing in the game. I don't think I can. I don't think I can check the Champions League either. Jeez. What we might do, it's not going to be the greatest run to the end video, honestly. I'm going to have to make adjustments, and I've already figured one out. Do not pick the team that the player is at unless it's a big player with over 80 rated. I know I'm going to have to do Jadon Sancho. I know I'm going to have to do Erling Braut Haaland. I know I'm going to have to do Bukayo Saka, which is probably coming next. I think that is the one that I'm going to focus on, Bukayo Saka. We could do Troy Parrott, another Irishman. I'm obsessed with the Irishman. Bukayo Saka's English, but Jadon Sancho's English. Haaland is Norwegian. We could even do it with some championship players. I'm not really bothered about the championship. I'm on about the big 5 leagues. Maybe we could even do it with Ansu Fati from Barcelona. People normally do this as growth tests, but I'm like, no, it's going to be the run to the end. Rebuilding this player. Building them into something that they really, really are. If we get sacked from flipping QPR... Alright then. Scan through all of my emails. Right then. Let's go. Can we actually check the Champions League? We better be able to. Yeah, we can. So, in the Champions League so far, they're in the round 16. So, that's not Leipzig's group. That's not Leipzig's group. Are Leipzig in the Champions League? They definitely are. They definitely are. They win the group. I wonder if Michael Obafemi scored. But Leipzig have Tottenham in the next round. They're out. Team stats. No, I can't check how they're doing in this respective league. But how is he doing in the Champions League? I wanted to see how many appearances he's had in the Champions League. Who's had the most appearances? Right, okay. So now we'll find out if they have had any appearances. Obafemi had 1 appearance. He didn't score, didn't have any assists. We got an average of 60, but Michael Obafemi, he's now 68 rated, so he's going up. He's really pushing for it. It's really going up in the Champions. Let's have a look at player stats. So he'll have 0 goals, won't he? Just to check that the Champions League, Dries Mertens and Rodrigo are doing it really well for Red Bull Leipzig. So he didn't get any assists, but looking at assists, Red Bull Leipzig have got Campbell up there. They've got Rodrigo once again. And it's been a very decent start. But now let's go check out why have we gone to the FA Cup. They don't play in the FA Cup. One thing we can't check is the DFB Pokal. I don't think. No. But let's go check out in the Bundesliga. Leipzig sit at 4th. That's good. Can we check the DFB Pokal? No, we can't. But 4th place. I honestly don't know how I feel about that. Michael Obafemi needs to go up with his club. He really needs to carry Leipzig. Well, just as a thing, it's go my career. Not my career. Browse jobs. We're gonna go ahead into the Leeds job. Just check if we can go into Leeds job. Come on. Give me the answer before this FA Cup game. Idiot. You're making me simulate a day. That is just not good. One email, here you go. No need, there's no need to laugh. Manager role at Leeds. Let's go. Our 3rd job, and it comes from a championship team. We've literally gone from Southampton to QPR to Leeds. Do not worry, we will have the next episode of Destroying Teams in FIFA 20 someday. Where we are at Manchester City at the moment. And in fact, that's what we're going to go on now. Thank you for joining us in today's video. And we'll see you in the next one soon.